Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May the 4th, 2021. We are going to give y'all a price prediction update as we always do in the market for Cardano. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in real quick. You guys can tell the overall gist of the market over the last couple of weeks. We've just been trading within our two lines, which is nothing wrong with that. It gives us the ability to continually to come through and see what the market is anticipated to do in the long term. So before I break down our price prediction, before I break down where we're going to go into the market for Cardano, if y'all appreciate how someone is actually here in the space, giving y'all a heads up as to where to anticipate price movement, make sure before you head out, hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. All right, we're not going to pump you up, we're not going to hype you up on any of these cryptocurrencies because we understand the true movement of these cryptocurrency prices. All right, many people think that everything simply shoots up to the moon, and that is not the case. Prices do come down, and we're going to tell you that whether or not the market's going to go higher or even if the price is going to go lower, we'll let you know, all without being emotional. So make sure you join us if you all want to become part of our team and our community. So let's go. You guys can see it's been about 3 days. We did our last price prediction in the market in Cardano. We were playing strength to the market, and actually the market hasn't even moved. The one thing that I'm seeing now since that particular video, which was on the 1st of May, was the fact that we're actually seeing some restriction coming to the market in Cardano right there around $1.40. Okay, we have our channel up there around $1.50, but the market cannot even break above $1.40 at this moment. So when we transition over to these different time frames, we definitely need to see if the strength into the market in Cardano is still prevalent, if it's still here, because if so, that $1.40 is not going to have any major impact on the restriction of price movement for Cardano. All right, so let's switch this over because I want to see if we need to keep this prediction ongoing or do we need to get rid of it and then anticipate the price movement in Cardano to go lower in price. So let's switch this over to the 3-day time frame. You guys can see here on the 3-day, the market currently is not giving us too much. The volume is not extreme. So actually the market is actually in a pretty good place to see an efficient and effective market. You know, that's the whole purpose of the trap, is to make sure that he brings together the buyers and the sellers so that they can come to an agreement on price. And right now, that's how the market looks in Cardano. He's not really amped or even in a rush to try to bring that price to a different price level at this moment. Let's look at this on the 2-day time frame. And again, I'm still seeing some weakness here. We got 13 hours and 44 minutes on this current 2-day price bar, and the weakness is still here. So that strength that we talked about on May the 1st, it is waning. I'll be the first one to tell you that we need to be a little bit more cautious going forward into seeing the market in Cardano go higher price. That ability to see that happen is definitely being reflective on these different time frames. Okay, 5-day time frame, I like what occurred on the 5-day price bar though. This 5-day price bar lets me know, at least in the long term, that the market in Cardano is still geared to continue to see higher price. Now, when you look at this on a 3-day, 2-day time frame, the market is actually seeing a little bit more weakness. Now, take a look at this 5-day price bar versus the current one. In 1 day and 14 hours, this bar would be concluded. Now, the market doesn't move much. That says a lot about how weak the market really is, because the volume is not coming through on this current 5-day price bar with the small spread. So it kind of seems as if the market is testing to see how many sellers can come out into the market. And right now they're not being seen. You know, the selling into the market for Cardano is not coming through right now. So real quick, let's look at this weekly time frame. The market looks real good as well. You know, especially when I see the support area around $1.20. This market in Cardano is still anticipated to see higher price movement until we see price break below $1.20, right? Once the price breaks below $1.20, then we'll definitely need to come in and reevaluate the whole environment in Cardano to see how really weak the market is. And it's not there yet. You know, the market actually is going through some weakness now, but we still have that support area of around $1.20 to prop up this price to allow the ability for Cardano to continue to move higher at a later date. Okay, so let's look at this on the hourly time frame real quick. And you guys can see that we just got finished on this 9-hour price bar with the market dipping, right? We just got done with that. And the volume is able to substantiate that, yeah, the market tried to sell off. But you can tell that we closed off of the low. So there were definitely buyers that came into the market in Cardano trying to keep that price from falling, literally. So looking at that occur and looking at how the market was able to close slightly above $1.30 lets me know that there's still a little bit more gas in the tank to try to allow this market in Cardano to go higher. 13-hour time frame, again, not a lot of price movement. So we'll definitely need to come into the market later on and see if the market is actually able to hold its own. Because right now it's able to hold its own even in the midst of all of this weakness. Okay. So I know on our last video, a couple of comments came through to where many people were expecting the price in Cardano to slightly dip and then go up in price. I don't know if you guys were looking at this particular time period or if this is the type of dip that you're talking about in Cardano. Okay. But I'm still seeing the ability into the market in Cardano to go high in price, right? I'm not really seeing anything too drastic in the sense that we need to be prepared to see the market in Cardano go lower. My main focus in that arena would be $1.20. Just that simple. So actually our prediction is still ongoing into the market. It seems as if the market's not going to move as quick. I mean, we're 3 days into this prediction and the market hasn't even moved higher at all. So this market is quite tame and it looked like it's going to take a slow, methodical movement higher in price. It's not going to be one of those quick jabs higher and then come back down. It seems as if the trap in Cardano at the moment in this environment is just testing the market to see how weak it is. And if it's not overly weak, you'll be able to tell by the volume. Okay, the volume remains light, like we've seen on that 5-day time frame. If that volume remains light, then it lets the trap know that there's not a lot of sellers in this space and that he's going to have to take the price to a higher level. Okay, so we're going to keep this prediction ongoing into the market in Cardano. We're not going to change it. We're going to still expect the price to go higher. Now it's your turn. I want to gauge your mind. What do you all see into the market in Cardano? Are you expecting the price to go higher? Are you expecting the price to not do anything? Or are you looking for the price to go lower? You know, drop the comment in the comment section and build this collaboration for everyone can see what everyone is thinking in terms of where Cardano is going to go in the next 3 days. Okay, in 3 days, where's price going to be? We're not going to change our prediction. So give you opportunity. Tell me yours. What is your price prediction in the market for Cardano? Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, we're on to the next one.